This is a special episode with me, your girl, Danalynnex, and yes, we are playing Purrfect Date. Rachel messaged me telling me a little bit, like she showed me like a trailer to this game, and I freaked out. I freaked out because I don't know if all y'all know this, you probably already do. I love cats. I love cats so much, and the moment she showed me this, I was like, oh my god, please let me play this game. So, she's letting me play this game today. So this is going to be on top of my Minecraft videos that usually go on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. You get an extra episode with me. We're playing Purrfect Date. I'm so freaking stoked for this. So, oh my gosh, I'm going to cry already. Like, I'm so excited. And for Rose, you have 5 cats? Amazing. I have 2, only because I have a small apartment, so I'd feel bad if I had any more than that. But yes, I am a crazy cat lady, and I am proud, okay? So, and I'm turning my boyfriend into a crazy cat man. He just started living with me, and already he's falling in love with my cats. I'm super stoked. So, oh my god, yes! Kiana the quiet girl! Do you have stars? I don't know what stars is. What's stars? Yola, Chris Lang, Yellow, 2ish, Crazy One, awesome. You seem happy about cats. I am stoked about cats, and I am really stoked about this game. I feel a little weird because it's a cat dating simulator, so I don't know if I'm the cat playing to date another cat, or if I'm a person dating another cat, which feels wrong. I don't know. I just want to see some cute cats, and whatever, okay? So, yeah, Chris Nichols, I agree, it's so weird. I really hope I'm also a cat. Yes. Oh my gosh, there's so many people in here. Hello. Okay. Okay, everyone, we will get started. Let me know if there's any issues with the sound or anything, because, yes. Also, Pigletty, Merry Early Christmas to you too. Jemiah, my mom's friend has 9 cats and 4 bunnies. That is a lucky person. I want 9 cats and 4 bunnies. Alright guys, I've never played this game. I have no idea how to play, but we're gonna do it. Alright, so cool. Oh, where is my mouse? There is my mouse. I've been having mouse issues. New game. You love dogs and cats? That's cool, Best Wolf. That's cool. Are we seriously playing as a human? Well, this one is literally blonde with freckles. It's as if they already knew I was going to play this game. Also, I'm pretty basic in the fact that I have blonde hair and freckles. So, let's do the... Whoa, wait. Okay, there we go. The D. That's me! The D. Except, cat's about to get the D. I know, the person looks just like me. Hydrocorn, KTS Campbell, don't have any cats, but I still love them. Respect. Alright, autosave notification. This game supports an autosave feature. Please don't turn off your game while it is saving. I am an angel, and I accept. I am a devil, and I reject. Cute. Well, I mean, I have to accept, right? Right? Like, I don't know, I'm confused. He sleeps outside because he claws the couch. Oh no, just spray him with some vinegar water. He'll never do it again. Okay, I'm not sure how long we've been sailing, but it feels like forever. I'm not feeling too well now, so it's a huge relief to hear the deaf lad shout. Island approach! Make yourself ready! I'm finally here. When I applied last month, I was just another broke student living off baked beans. Ew. And didn't really think I had a chance of being accepted to the part of the prestigious Cat Island research team. Okay? Yet, here it is, the little black dot in the distance, growing bigger by the second. Is it the infamous Cat Island, the place I will call home for the next few months? My heart momentarily skips a beat. Mine too! What if there's been a mistake? What if they accepted someone else's application and accidentally sent the offer to me? I rummage about in my bag until I find the papers. DPRI, DP Corporation. D or the D? we are pleased to be able to offer you the position of Research Assistant to Professor Popper at our research facility on Cat Island. The position will be for an initial period of 8 weeks. Your contract will be sent separately. We look forward to working with you. Yours sincerely, Professor Popper. I kind of want to change my name to Professor Popper because that's an awesome name. Okay, no mistake. That's my name right there in the top left corner, the D. And there's his name at the bottom, the genius behind the whole operation. Professor Popper, science genius, and my new boss. I look up from my papers to see the dry island rapidly approaching before us. It seems to be surrounded by a huge barrier of impenetrable black rocks. As we get closer, we're not slowing down. I begin to worry that we're going to crash into them. Then, at the very last moment, we take a sharp turn to the left and suddenly, we're sailing smoothly toward a jetty through an opening in the rocks. I blow out the breath that I've been holding and break into a smile. Nicely done, Skipper! Bella the leopard, oh no, I have to go, I'm so sorry, please give a shout out, notice me, by the way, I'm Jackie Albor, hello Jackie Albor! You're Popper lady, nice. The gayest meme is here, Maya's here! Guys, we're getting into this, this is Purrfect Date, a kitty dating simulator, which I feel super weird about as a cat mom. The fairy comes out from behind the steering wheel, ignoring my attempts at camaraderie, the shouts rather brusquely. Take all your belongings. We won't be back for days, so don't leave nothing you'll need. Thank you. I smile weakly at the ferryman and his son and pick up my bags, ready to disembark. We glide seamlessly up to the woody jetty, and the son leaps ashore to tie us off. He's greeted by a bulky man in a uniform, who I take to be the security officer of some kind. Okay. Joe. Sir, caught you a mouse. And then he laughs loudly as though he's the funniest thing he's ever heard. It's very disconcerting. The security guard remains surly and turns his attention to me. Let's be having you then. He holds out his large hand, which I assume is an offer to help me off the boat, but as I reach out to take it, he snatches it away, throwing me off balance so that I almost fall over the side. What a great start. ID card. Oh, I see. Of course. I reach in the back pocket and hand over the laminated card I was given on the mainland. Gayest meme, I'm great. How are you? I'm playing the game that's literally made me. Look, that person looks just like me, okay? Look, I got freckles. I got blonde hair. It's like they made the blondest, whitest person who loves cats. All right. 1/1/17. Wow, this is a while ago. Cat puns? I have a feeling you're gonna keep up the whole video. Oh yeah. Dude, today for PE I had to dance. It was embarrassing. Hey, dancing's fun. You'll look back and love it, right? I don't know. The D, what is your favorite breed of cat? Oh man, that's a really tough kind of question. I love Maine Coons, but I also love the cats that I have, which are called Smallies. I have a Reddy Smalley and a Red Smalley, and they are precious little babies. Okay. Cat Island Security. Shout out to Bella! Sarah Plays, hello! He barely looks at it before striding off, grunting over his shoulder. This way. I follow him down a dirt track path and get my first proper view of the island. It's beautiful, lush, and green. I'm already under its spell. Ooh. After no more than a couple of minutes trekking, we're in base camp, which consists of an assortment of tents and huts. Among them are 2 solid-looking structures, one larger, one smaller. I presume these are the labs. Okay, I'm on this island called Cat Island, and I have not seen a cat yet. What is going on? I need a fat, furry, orange kitty right now, okay? The whole camp is moderate but functional. It reminds me of an army outpost. I'm struck by the lack of people. In fact, there's no one apart from an older woman sitting outside peeling a pile of potatoes. I smile and give her a little nod, but she just stares back at me. Okay, no people, this island sounds great. It's called Cat Island. The only thing I'm worried about is I still have not seen a cat yet. Miss Marigold. Of course they would have an old lady peeling potatoes. That is so obvious. I try not to get paranoid. Here. He stopped at the largest of tents, indicating that I should go inside. I feel rude just walking in, so I make my presence known first. Ahem. Hello? A firm but friendly voice calls out. Come. I walk in and there he is, hunched over some documents. The great Professor Popper. Sir, it's an honor to meet you. Yes, you must be the D. Come on in, dear. Glad to have you on board. Good journey? Well, long. Yes, indeed. We're rather tucked away here. Let me offer you some refreshment. Water, coffee, something stronger, perhaps whiskey? I'm fine, thank you. Just some water if you have some. It would be rude to let you drink whiskey on your own. I'd have a cup of tea if there's a pot on the go. Alright guys, should I give you a choice here, or should I pick what you know I would pick? Because I would pick tea. I love tea and that's what I get everywhere I go. Rose! Wait, where's Rose? There's a cat island with over 500 cats. I know, I want to go so bad. There's also a fox island. I'm pretty excited about that one too. Omni kidding, hi! Wow, this guy's polite. I know, right guys? Tea. Okay, Maya, you're with me on this one. I'd love a cup of tea if there's a pot on the go. I can tell you're new. The tea here tastes like cat's piddle. You don't want to drink it. Well then why? Okay, I guess he did. Did he offer it? He technically offered it. He pours me a cup of coffee from his canteen instead. It's a good thing I like coffee. I do actually really love coffee. I go to Starbucks like every morning. It's really, really bad. It will take you a while to find your way around and discover how it all works. So for today, I thought I would get you kitted out and maybe introduce you to some of the locals, the cats that is. I believe you've already met most of the human locals. Good. Oh, I've only met the ferryman, the security guard who brought me here. Yes, that's about it. Fantastic. And the lady outside? Miss Marigold. Her and her husband are the caretakers. Wonderful couple, the Marigolds. You'll meet them before too long. We're a tiny little family here, We're a tiny little family here, buddy. I'm sure you'll fit in nicely. Thank you, sir. I hope so. Okay, so first things first. This is your basket kit. He's going through a pile of things on his desk, explaining each of them in turn. This is your backpack. You can put everything in it. We'll be going on plenty of field trips, so it will be very useful. As will your own water bottle. Some disinfectant hand spray. These are heavy-duty reinforced gloves, which are essential when tagging cats out in the wild. Well, I'm tagging cats? Don't want any scratches from them felines, don't you know? Now do we? I suppose not. Dude, I get scratched by my cats, like, all the time. Like, half the scars, like, I have hundreds of scars on my arms from my cats. And in fact, my ear was bleeding yesterday. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little scratch right here because my cat accidentally scratched my ear. So just saying, I'm a pro at cat scratches. Just put that out there. That sounds like an awesome cat to human ratio. I agree, KTS. I definitely agree. There's a bunny island too. Dope. Wow, everyone wanted me to pick tea. That's great because I love tea. I like hot chocolate as well. And Sarah Morales, I love coffee. I shove each item into my new backpack as he gives them to me. Likewise, these goggles are to be brought along on field trips. This lot here, he indicates with a small pile of what looks like laundry, is basic uniform, lab coats, masks, stethoscopes, wow, I cannot talk, etc. Portable first aid kit, camping knife with all tool attachments. Finally, and without a doubt, most importantly, This! Is that a Pokedex? That's a Pokedex, guys, for cats. He holds something up that looks a lot like a mobile phone, except it clearly isn't one because it's a Pokedex. This is your catalog. Sorry, not a Pokedex, a catalog. That's hilarious. I love the cat meme, or puns already. Catalog? Yes, the name comes from the earliest version. It was initially designed to record and store data on the cats, scan them, and log their details, but as you see, we've come a long way since then. Now you can use it to communicate with the rest of our team. I've added everyone's contact details for you. Listen to music, take photos, there's even a pen that comes with it to insert microchips into the back of the cat's neck so that we can keep track of them. Dope! It is a very valuable piece of equipment, the D. I need you to protect it above all else. Do you understand? Hello, Medicine Childs! Oh, we got a lot of 9-year-olds in here. I love it. 13. Nice. He is looking me directly in the eye and clearly expects a response. Yes, sir. Of course. I will look after it. Good. You'll get to know all the functions as you go along, but for now, I suggest we take a stroll and see if we can't find a few friends to introduce you to, so that you can truly try it out. He hands me the gadget. I feel a bit nervous taking charge of it, but also really keen to have a go. Is this a British game? This sounds like British people wrote this. This is not how Americans talk. Keen to have a go. We head down to the beach, the professor explaining things as we go. The mixture of terrain on Cat Island is quite unique, even in such a relatively small area. You'll find forests, mountains, jungles, beaches, woodland, all of these different geological and ecological zones in one place. It really is most remarkable. It certainly is. Even the lack of wildlife is, in itself, quite remarkable. What do you mean, Professor? Well, put simply, there's a type of force field that surrounds the island, disallowing anything to enter. What is this place? You mean literally anything? Absolutely. No birds, fish, or creatures of any kind can penetrate it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Then what do the cats eat, guys? What, if birds, fish? Cats love birds and fish. Forgive my lack of intelligence on this subject, but, we're here. The professor lets out a disconcerting loud laugh. Ah, I see what you mean. Well, there is, of course, a small break in the invisible wall, and that is where we built the jetty. But let's not get too bogged down in all this right now. What you do need to know is that basically, the island is shaped like a peanut. He has picked up a nearby stick and draws a simple map in the island. Okay. This is our end of the island. It's very well known to us. We've been researching here for many years. The other end is not so familiar to us. We have encountered difficulties that have hindered our progress in the region. Whoa! What type of difficulties, Professor? Well, we're not as sure as we'd like to be, but what I can tell you is that the environment has an adverse effect upon humans, including nausea at the very least. At the worst, fainting, migraines, possible nerve damage. Gosh, that's serious. As I lay, it's best to keep away, but let's not go into all that now, my dear. You've had a long day. For now, let's just say that we refer to the far end of the island as the danger zone, with good reason. What if it's just like that side of the island is literally like the island's cat box, and there's so much ammonia from cat piss that people just don't feel good because they can't breathe anything but ammonia. I'm just saying that's probably what it is. Have you ever been in a house where someone doesn't clean the cat box? Okay, that shit will give you a migraine. Your cat killed a pheasant? Dope. I think cats eat souls. It ate mine for sure, Scarlet. I love butter. Piper Cantrell. I love butter too. Have you guys ever had a peanut butter and butter sandwich? It is delicious. I like cinnamon buns. I can't have cinnamon buns. They will literally kill me. I did when I was a kid, drinking syrup out of the bottle. Nice. I also love pizza. What's your guys' favorite pizza? I must ask you not to put yourself at risk by venturing beyond this mountain range here. View first to the map once more, drawing a line just past the center and an X through the end section. There are wild, aggressive cats out there. I wouldn't want you getting too close to them. Unlike our lovely fellows, not feathers, closer to home. He has led me to a spot where a few cats are lounging about. Here's the moment, guys. What do you say we try out your catalog now, Bee? He stoops down and picks up one of the animals, a disgruntled-looking cat who was sleeping under the shade of a palm tree. Oh, it's so cute! It's a fat orange kitty! Oh! I love it! It looks like my cat, Sam, that I had. Oh my god, I love it so much. Oh my god, okay. Sorry for anyone using earbuds. That's gonna happen a lot. Oh my gosh, okay. Whew, hello Madison. Oh gosh. Lauren Yvonne, I miss your face. Hi, I can't believe you're here. Oh my gosh. You're in one of my streams, that's so cool. Hi Lauren. Alright, I gotta put myself together. The cat lets out a displeased meow, but doesn't struggle. Its large body, filling with long orange fur, just sort of hangs in the professor's arms in a lazy resignation. I love it! Would you like to have a go at scanning this delightful chap? I find the on switch and somewhat timidly activate it. The gadget immediately comes to artificial life, emitting a boop 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 sound with a red pulsating light. I select the app labeled Cat Scan. Oh my god, the cat puns. And it loads instantly. There's no delay on this thing. The professor holds the cat towards me with arms outstretched. I'm sure he said the scanning chip is implanted to the back of the neck somewhere, but it's difficult to find this one's neck amidst the thick cloud of fur. I blow to make a parting and press the catalog to its skin. It's a bit like scanning groceries in the supermarket where I used to work. That should do it. And he plops the marmalade Tom back into the shade. Sure enough, upon withdrawal, I find the cat has been successfully scanned. Meow. Floofy Butt! His name is Floofy Butt! Oh my god! Oh my god! I love it! Mr. Floofy Butt! Oh no! You love it! Look at that picture! It's like... Okay? Oh my gosh! Floofy Butt! Gender male, 10 years, 4 months, red tabby Persian, eye color red, I love it! Oh my god. Okay, hold on. It's so cute. Yeah, I don't know if any of you know this. I'm sure some of you do who come to the streams often, but whenever I see something really cute, I tear up. It's like the only time I tear up. I'm like dead inside when it comes to literally anything else, but the moment you show me something super cute, I'm all tears. Amazing. Clever, isn't it? A large part of your job here will be to tag and scan the cat, such as Mr. Floofy Butt here. But it looks like you'll have no problems at all in that area. Excellent work, Biddy. Thank you, sir. I can't wait to get started. Well, why don't you get a bit more practice with the catalog and scan the rest of them while we're here? These 5 spend a lot of time together. They're like a little family, aren't you? Oh yes, you are. The professor seems to be a genuine cat lover like me. I think we're going to get on great. Okay, here goes. No help this time. The professor steps back. The first cat I approach is very friendly with beautiful calico markings. It comes toward me, already purring. Meow. Trixie! Trixie, female, 3 years, 8 months, calico American short hair, eye color green. Next is an elegant, sleek, hairless cat sitting gracefully in the sun. She doesn't pay me much attention and allows me to scan her with minimal fuss. Oh my god, Snooty Booty! Snooty Booty! There's a precious little baby. Okay. Female, 11 years old, 1 month, Sphinx, blue. The fourth cat I approach is a noisy one. Uh-oh. Oh, hello there. Meow, 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 meow. McMurphy. Brown crossbead, eyes green. He's a cutie. And finally, the one I've deliberately put off until last. He's been skulking around the edges of the activity, eyeing me suspiciously as though he could pounce at any moment. I laugh at myself, already projecting personalities on these animals. Kibbles! I love kibbles! Male, 3 years, white, British, long hair, green eye color. Okay. All done. I hope you enjoyed meeting some of the locals. Professor lets out a little laugh. I have a feeling you'll get to know them quite well in time. That's probably enough for your first day, don't you think? It's quite a lot to take in. I am suddenly exhausted and grateful to be heading back to camp. Oh my gosh, guys, who's your favorite cat so far? Mine is definitely Floofy Booty. Floofy Butt. Floofy Butt. Willow. More like goodbye neighbor. What? Dude, where do you live? I'm in Kelowna. Oh my gosh. I want to live in England someday. I live in the USA, Wisconsin. It's 858. Nice. Dina, you should play this game with cats watching. Oh my gosh, that would be really fun. My cats would be like, what? Hey, Jose! Stellicorns! Cool. Same here. I also love the rain. I am not hungry for McDonald's, Piper. I just had shrimp tacos and they were delicious, just saying. Okay, it's quite late by the time I've unpacked and settled myself, but I want to write my journal entry before I sleep. I'm surprised at how chilly it is. I have pulled my sleeping bag right up to my chin, but I still feel goose pimples bloom over my— goose pimples? It's goose bumps over my arms. Shivering, I rub them to warm myself. It makes me smile to think that this inherent reaction to the cold is what will be keeping my new feline friends warm tonight. My eyelids close and give cats in the island of the professor. The world around me drifts away as I float up into a dream. Why does it do that? That's creepy. Yeah, same guys, same. Floofy Butt, everyone loves Floofy Butt. Hey, Trixie. Ooh, pomegranates sound really good, Maya. Oh, thank you, Will. I appreciate that. Should post a picture of my cats on my Instagram, Will. Oh, where did my mouse go? There it is. There it is. Okay. I'm not sure how long I'm going to sleep, but I wake up with a violent jolt that leaves me sitting bolt upright. It's too dark to see anything, but I hear a rustling and then a strange electronic noise, one that in my sleepy confusion, I can't place right away. The catalog! Acting on instinct, I scramble to my feet and follow the noise out of the tent. I look around me and my fears are confirmed when I catch sight of the pulsing red light getting fainter in the direction of the forest. I snap into action, running as fast as I can, barefoot, dressed in my pajamas, running at full speed into the forest in the dark of the night. I must be crazy. The words of Professor Popper are ringing in my ears. I need to protect it above all else. My legs are trembling beneath me. I stop, feeling my heartbeat heavy throughout my body. I wheeze in and out, my breath billowing in front of me, and white puffs. Oh, look at this art. Okay, there's like cat totems in a cat cave. Huh. I shouldn't feel like this. Why am I so dizzy? I try to get my bearings and realize I've wandered perilously close to the danger zone. I can just make out the shapes of some large animals in front of me before my eyes close and I drop to my knees. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen? Well, this is a dating simulator, not a scary cat game. Eileen! Hi, Eileen Gary! I'm good, how are you?
Whoa, what? Oh, it's not loading, okay. I open my eyes. The calico cat I scanned yesterday is in front of me. She drops the catalog at my feet. I pass out.
She lured me here. Guys, she lured me here. Do I become a cat? Please tell me I become a cat. Please, please, please. Please let me be a cat. Oh my god, okay. Hello, can you hear me? Are you okay? What is it? Don't be ridiculous, Kibbles. It's a human. Oh yeah, yuck, I can smell it now. Smells like a human. Oh, do be quiet. Are they alive? Of course it's alive. It's breathing, you imbecile. I love Flippy Butt. Why isn't it moving? Would you come on and give them some space? Move back a bit. Yes, stand back. Move out of my way. Let me have a proper look. I begin to come to. The Sphinx cat is standing over me as I open my eyes. We stare at each other for a moment while I try to take in what's happening. Is this one defective? Oh, I feel sick. I'm gonna puke. The cats watch me intently. Am I going insane? Ouch, my head. What is it chattering about? They're scared and confused. Let me talk to them. Human? Are you alright? You! I remember you took my catalog! Oh, but I gave it back to you. It's in your pocket now. I try to reach into my pocket and realize my hands are scratched to shreds. Ow, 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 what's wrong with my hands? I try to stand. Ow, ow, my feet, what happened to me? Yeah, I guess that's from all the climbing. I told you it wasn't ready for that. What's that? Ready for what? Its anatomical structure is far too delicate. I tried to slow it down. Yeah, fool, if you try restraining a human who's that determined. It was like in Marte. Its anatomical structure didn't seem that delicate to me. I was like, a what? Doing what? You made your own way back to the beach. Okay, but that doesn't explain. I show my bleeding hands. You crawled, Kara. Huh? Kara? Who's Kara? That's not my name. It's a term of endearment. It's an Irish thing. Oh my gosh, McMurphy's Irish! It's inappropriate. Wait, I crawled? You sure did. Like a cat? Yep. All the way from the mountains. Like a bleeding mountain lion. Impressive. But why? Because you got the sickness. Shh. Maybe you should sit down, human. We need to talk. Possibly a long talk. Talk. Yes, that's right. Since when can cats talk? Oh, for goodness sake, since the dawn of time, how else do you think we communicate? Stop splitting whiskers, Major. You know full well that, what the human is saying. I think the revelation here, Kara, is that you can understand us. Yes, that too. Will someone please explain what the hell is going on here? Well, we don't fully understand everything ourselves, at least not all the details of how this works. I think being stood in a forest surrounded by a bunch of talking cats is about as much detail as anybody would want. I agree. And more to the point, we were rather hoping you would be able to help us. You are the scientist, after all. What we do know is that the clock has started ticking for you. What do you mean? Well, there's no easy way to say this to you, Kara. You'll be catified. I'll be what? Whether you help or not, you don't have a lot of time before, if I may. It would seem we are basing this on our experiences to date. That when a human manages to find themselves in what I believe you call the danger zone, they are vulnerable in ways that they previously were not. That is to say, you're screwed! You're not helping, don't make me hiss. Whoa, Mountain Lion, there is no violence of any kind. Forgive me for being a bit panicked here. The vulnerability to which Snooty Booty was referring is, simply put, if you were bitten or scratched by an elder cat within the danger zone, you will begin a process of change that ultimately result in a full feline transition. Yes! Sign me up! That sounds awesome. I would so much rather be a cat than a human. Please, somebody help me get to this island. Oh my gosh. Delicorns, why did you say oh my freaking gosh? Did I say oh my freaking gosh? Oops. Oh, you're probably talking to CutieCraft. I don't have cats. I have a dog, Eileen Gary. That's okay. But you should also invest in cat because cats are awesome. Just saying. Did anyone ever see that movie called like Cats versus Dogs or something where like there was this big fluffy white cat that tried to take over the world? That is my spirit animal. You can talk to cats too, Madison? What? I know, right? KTS, I'm like, this isn't bad news to me. Bring it on. When, like, it's a countdown to a celebration. Alright. Whispers. Catify. So basically you're telling me I'm a werecat? Ah! I look down and in amongst the scratches on my right hand are two distinct puncture marks. The reality of my situation descends on me like a warm mist. I know it says cold, but to me, it'll be warm, because that's exciting. Basically, yes. My head is spinning. This is so much for me to take in. Take a breath now, Kara. You're not looking so good. What? Have I started to change? Please? I feel my ears, fur, everything seems to be normal. No. I just meant you're looking a bit shaky, understandably so. I took a few deep, steady breaths and calmed myself enough to say, okay, so why, how, what? Give me some data. What have you got so far? Look, we'll answer anything that we can, but the truth is we have no more questions than answers ourselves. So, you said you need my help. What exactly would that entail? Entail. Well, finding your friends would be a start. The cats on the island, they're going missing. We don't know what's happening to them, but the body count is rising and we hit a wall. A wall of ignorance, maybe. Really. How many times do I have to tell you? The Muellers are to blame. Muellers? Now, Floopy Butt, there is no need for name calling. Speaking of name calling, I remind you to call me Major, madam. Oh my god, his name is Major Floopy Butt! I love it! Okay, look, they can't help the way they are. It's lack of breeding, you know? Oh god, I hate Snooty Booty. Overbreeding, if you ask me. Oh no. Again, Muellers? They're the elder cats, the island originals. They can't speak the way we can, hence the derogatory term Muellers. And how are they to blame exactly? Well, if I knew that, there would have been no need for this elaborate kidnapping. It's hardly proving to be a roaring success after all. Look, Kara, all we really know is that we are no longer safe on this island. The elders who live within the danger zone are hostile towards us. Not sure why, it's just always been that way. And now, because cats are being taken, nowhere else is safe either. You expect the occasional mishap. We live in an undomesticated world here, after all. But lately, cats have been disappearing almost every day. Okay, that's scary. Even the last human we catified went missing! Oh my god, they're evil and I love it. Okay. Also, bye everyone in the chat. See you next live stream, hopefully. Bye, Maya! Bye! Good luck on your finals! Aww, your cat's meow whenever you talk to your fur babies. That's so cute. I'm sorry, what? Let's not open old wounds, Kibbles. Yes, onwards and upwards. Well, first things first, this werecat thing. Catification. Transition. Whatever. How does it work? Time passes, then you transform into a cat. Nya. It's a gradual process. It's different for everyone, but you won't just turn overnight. The clock is ticking, however. The first side effect of the transition is being able to understand us. Well, some of us. Not the elders, obviously. Not all the domestics either. Then you'll have the whole heightened senses thing, the increased agility, the crazy body hair stuff. Let's not worry about the human with all the details just yet. I assume there's an antidote? I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed in that assumption. Ooh. Hang on, you said there was someone else you put into this position. Well, let's hope you're a better bet than they were. These cats. Oh my god. Okay. Unfortunately, they weren't able to discover an antidote or get our friends back. I know where their notes are though. Really? Trade. Huh? You help us and I'll give you their progress reports. Of course I'll help the babies. Not much of a choice really, is it? I'm afraid not. Okay, fine. So, where do I start? Is there anything you can tell me that will help me track down your missing friends? Well, no one listened to sense. Start with the Muellers, and I'll eat my hat if it doesn't end there too. Whispers, don't mind him. He's set in his ways. We have every reason to believe the abductions take place in your part of the island. Yes, nowhere near the danger zone or the elders. Well, that doesn't make much sense, but I suppose nothing around this place does. Ooh, catalog beeps. Oh, my alarm, I have to get to work. You run along now. We don't want you arousing suspicion with your people. You can meet with us later. I'll make sure those reports are in your tent for this evening. Thanks, Kara. You're 1 in a million. I imagine the odds are far greater than that, given your new health status. What? Go! And thanks from all of us. So a second puberty. Apparently, I'm going through a second puberty, guys. Oh, bye, Crazy One Awesome. Oh, Madison Childs, are you listening to? Oh, wait, am I the one who wants to be able to talk to animals? No, Madison, I would love to talk to animals. That sounds amazing. Alright. Man, I'm so stoked to become a cat. I wonder what kind of cat I'll be. If I was like a Bengal cat, that would be pretty dope. Because I have freckles, so that gives me like, you know, like freckles, and they're like kind of like a lighter color, so just saying, that would be kind of cool. After a rather painful journey, I'm very grateful to finally limp into camp. I have just enough time to get myself tidied up for work, and I'm about to peel off my filthy pajamas when I hear my catalog beeping. I have a message, but I can't tell who it's from. It's not from any of the contacts that Professor Popper programmed into it. In fact, there's no contact information at all. Unknown number. Are you sure it is wise to trust everyone? Anyone? What? What on earth does that mean? Me. Who is this? There's a lot you don't know. Be careful about who you confide in. What is going on in this place? Before I could think of a reply, the messages are gone and my catalog has no record of them. Creepy. I don't have any time to think about this right now. I need to get ready. As soon as I'm presentable, I head over to the lab. I'm 10 minutes late. It doesn't give a good impression on my first morning. Ah, the Dean. Good to see you. I was beginning to worry. Did you oversleep on your first day? I'm terribly sorry, sir. I think traveling all the excitement of yesterday, I take punctuality very seriously. He cuts across my apology. Not to worry, it's perfectly understandable. You'll find I'm quite relaxed about most things. As long as you get the work done, I don't mind what hours you keep. Thank you, sir. So, shall we get started? My goodness, what on earth happened to you? You looked at the scratches all over my hands. Oh, I fell and tried to save myself by grabbing onto a bush. Not a secret drinker, are you, Liddy? Oh no, sir. I'm a bit of a lightweight, to tell you the truth. Just teasing. We gotta get those hands sorted out, though. They look pretty nasty to me. He goes to the tall metal cabinet in the corner and takes out a bottle and some cotton wool. He begins cleaning and tending my hands while he talks. For today, I'd like you to help me with a few tasks around the lab to get the hang of things. But from tomorrow, I'll let you make your own choices about how you best carve up your time. Of course, you are primarily here to carry out your job as my research assistant. However, try to make your most of your time on the island. Once your work is completed, we'll be saying goodbye. This really is once in a lifetime opportunity, so don't waste it. it all in the lab. There we go. Naturally, I need your help around here, but I'd also like you to get your hands dirty with some field work. Make sure you spend time exploring the island. It's a beautiful place, and there's a lot to see. Take the time to get to know the cats. A full understanding of their behavior is crucial to our research. There is plenty to see and do, however, you must be careful not to overwork. Take regular rest and relaxation. We don't want you to burn yourself out now, do we? This job sounds amazing. Where do I sign up? I'll try to get the balance right. That's the spirit, so there you are. He's done a first-class job on my wounds, and they aren't bothering me nearly as much. I spend the rest of the day with the professor getting to know how the various pieces of equipment in the lab work, finding out where everything is, and learning some of the basic duties I'll be performing routinely. If I didn't want to be turned into a cat, which I do, obviously, but if I didn't, I would be freaking out right now. And not able to do a first day of work. My audio seems to be coming from the camera. Well, I don't know what to do about that. So, anywho. Hello, Kawaii Mermaid. You paint your dog's nails? That's really cute. Kitty cat, I'm kind of hungry. I wish I had chicken. Very nice. SLAYTRIX, I love you. I try to watch all you guys' live streams. Oh, thanks, Piper. I love you too. I'm about to flop down on my bed when I see a package poking out from underneath it. It's reports that Kibble promised to deliver. The cats are right. The previous person barely made a start on producing an antidote. I'm gutted and worried. What if I can't do better? Will I just turn into a cat? I decided that's not an option and resolved to get going on my own research into tomorrow. My instincts tell me that the cats will be a good starting point. I have a feeling they know a lot more than they're prepared to tell me. I need to gain their trust and see if I can't get them to open up a bit. I'm sure it'll make more progress if I focus on one at a time. I'm optimistic that one-to-one sharing will prove to be fruitful. It's a small glimmer of hope. Tonight, I'm not fit for anything. I can barely even write in my journal before I fall asleep. Aw, Madison, I understand. Okay, the first morning of waking up on the island, I'm so excited to discover what the day will bring. Should I jump straight into the lab research, or maybe it will be wise to start investigating a way to help these cats and find a cure for myself? Perhaps a good starting point would be to get to know the cats a little better on a one-to-one basis. Saving! I got an achievement! New job! Alright. Romance. Okay. Well, I suppose we should probably do some romance first, huh? Okay. Okay, so we got McMurphy and Snooty Booty. Okay, so before we continue, I wanted to ask you guys, McMurphy or Snooty Booty? And while I'm waiting for your comments, I just have a couple things to say. If you didn't already know, you guys can become sponsors of SLAYTRIX. You can find out how to do that exactly in the description of this video. And also, if you have not already started following me on all my socials, those are in the description. And please don't forget to subscribe to SLAYTRIX as well. Still waiting on your guys' chat, so I'm going to sit here and read some of the stuff that you guys have been saying. Oh, I also want to let you know, we're not just on YouTube, we're also on Twitch as well. So if there's anyone over on the Twitch side watching, hello! So let's see. I'll give you a minute while we do this. Writing Gary, the art in this game is pretty cool. I think so too, it's really pretty. I'm kind of afraid of what my pupper would say about me kissing her all the time. I know. My cats probably are the same way. I give them all the kisses, but they seem to like it. They will put their heads into me as if they're like asking to be kissed. Alright, Snooty, McMurphy, oh! McMurphy, Snooty Booty, Snooty Booty, McMurphy, Snooty, but I want some nipples, Snooty, McMurphy, McMurphy. Okay, so what's the Twitch? It's We Are SLAYTRIX. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 McMurphys, and 1, 2, 3, 4 Snooties. So let's go with McMurphy. Kara, wake up. Huh? Mommy, is that you? Shh, quiet, Kara. Come with me. I have something to show you, but you have to be quiet. McMurphy? Yes, it's me. But it's in the middle of the night. Ah, Kara, you're not scared, are you? Why would I be scared? Creeping around in the forest in the middle of the night? Don't worry, Kara. I'll be there to protect you. McMurphy, you know very well that there's a force field around this island stopping anything from outside from getting in. It makes us pretty safe. Indeed. So the only things you have to worry about are the things that are already here. He leers at me with a mock snarl. Seriously, Murph, if you're the worst threat here, then this is the safest place on Earth. Oh, come on, Kara. What are you waiting for? We got a new sponsor, Rose Thorne! Thank you, Rose! I appreciate you! Oh, Caitlin Schmidt, thank you so much! Don't worry, Fan Mania, we'll get to Snooty Booty. Don't worry. I follow the scraggy cat into the forest. The ground is wet and muddy, and I lose my footing a couple of times, but McMurphy is too determined to notice. Suddenly, he stops dead in his tracks. Here we are. Where is here, McMurphy? He ignores my question and starts digging into some mud and leaves on the ground. Almost got it. Could you use a hand car if you don't mind? Get these leaves out of the way. That's it. Here we go. Okay. We keep digging until there's a fairly deep hole in the ground. My arms and night clothes are covered in mud and leaves, and McMurphy looks like a bog monster in darkness. Ta-da! Ta-da! Can you see it, Kara? I'm not sure what I'm looking at. I always forget how useless human eyes are in the dark. Just reach into the hole and take out whatever you find. I reach into the burrow and feel something hard and cold against my hand. I wrap my fingers around it and pull it out. I know the shape, but my eyes can hardly process it. It's a bottle? That's right, Kara. This is my secret stash. No one knows about it. Not a soul. But I thought I'd share it with you. Thought we'd have a kind of welcome to the Ireland party for two. Wow, really making your moves here, McMurphy. Really making the moves. Secret stash. Is this booze? McMurphy lets out a wild laugh. That it is, Kara. You drink alcohol, but you're a cat. That can't be good for your body. It's not good for anybody's, but it does wonders for the soul, to be sure. Well, I suppose if you're right there, McMurphy. I guess one little nip couldn't hurt. That's the spirit. Welcome to Slay Fam Bros. Oh, I can use my dated cat emoji. See, guys, this game is perfect for me. Madison Childs, if you want to become a sponsor, there is a link in the description of this video where it'll show you exactly how to do so. Aw, Piper. I'm sorry. I don't know why it didn't work. I try in vain to get some of the mud off of me before giving up and sitting down against a tree.
A sodden McMurphy curls into my lap. It takes a while to uncork the bottle. McMurphy keeps telling me to smash it open, and the shards of glass will only add to the flavor, but eventually I succeed my way. I pour a little of the McMurphy into a leaf, and I self-consciously swig from the bottle, feeling a touch of uncivilized. Okay, this is English, because it's not a Z, it's an S. Ugh, McMurphy, what in heaven's name is this? Ah, now, don't worry about that. Kara, it's not about the taste, it's about the company. I hardly think I'm the type of person you usually hang around with. Well, I usually hang around with cats, and they're not exactly what you'd call my type. I respond by wiping my eyes, so I take another swig from the bottle. Somehow it tastes less terrible the second time around. I find humans much more interesting. They usually have a lot to say, present company accepted. McMurphy winks at me with his huge green eyes, and I blush, trying desperately not to show how boring I feel compared to him. Don't take it harsh, I'm only joking, Kara. McMurphy, I've been meaning to ask you something for a while now. Anything, Kara, ask away. I'd love for us to get to know each other better. This Kara thing, you know my name is... The rest of the sentence is drowned out by McMurphy's howls of laughter. Ah, you make me laugh, Kara, you really do. I know exactly what your name is, the D. Kara's just it's like a pet name, you know? Kara means friend, buddy, amigo. It's something my mommy used to call people, I guess. It just stuck. It's one of the few things I remember about her, actually. That and her beautiful smile. He's a mama's boy. Hey, flash me your pearly whites. I smile at McMurphy awkwardly. He bursts into a fit of laughter again. Ah, that's a lovely smile to be sure, but you need to grow into it yet. Could I have a top-up over here? I don't know if I feel comfortable giving you more alcohol, McMurphy. I think you've had more than enough. In fact, I don't even want to give you any in the first place. Did you not know that cats have 9 lives? And you want to waste them all on booze? Why not? Besides, the night is still young and we've only just begun. Cheers! Murray thinks I ought to be a responsible human here and cut off your alcohol supply, but I believe in a true democracy. Would you care to expand on that and perhaps pour the drinks as you do? The true democratic principle is that none shall have power over the people. Cats, whatever. How inspirational. I'll toast to that. Alright, McMurphy, but on your head be it. For with the rejection of authority comes the responsibility for bearing the consequences of your actions. Wow, I could not have messed that sentence up more. I pour some more of the suspect liquor into McMurphy's soggy leaf. Slante. I don't know how things work in cat protocol, but in human terms, you are very mature. No, wait. Very grown up, adult. Oh, fiddlesticks. You're over a certain age, and as such, can take responsibility for your own choices. I like it. Spoken like a true libertine. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I can shake my tail when I feel the vibe. The cat puns. I can't believe I just said that. This stuff is stronger than it looks. My proverbial hat is off to you. I feel disproportionately pleased that Murph has paid me a compliment. Say, Kara, have you ever been in love? McMurphy, that's the second leaf that's gone straight to your head. The cat smiled slyly. Ah, I'm going to take that as a yes. Are you still with them? Well, I was never technically with them to begin with. Ouch. Well, it's definitely their loss. Oh, I don't think so, McMurphy. We actually never met. Ah. You're not saying you're one of those, internet stalker types, are you? The catfish that nibbles telltales of? No, McMurphy, gosh. It was Bowie, okay? I was in love with David Bowie, you know? I was in love with David Bowie as well. Unikitty's here! Hi, Happy Cat! Caitlin, your channel is great. Thank you, Caitlin. Phoenix, girl, hello! Hello! Oh my gosh, it's 10:31 where you're at? Dang. I bet you're tired. Wild Child Supreme, how you dowin'? I'm dowin' good. How are you dowin'? McMurphy frowns and shakes his furry head. Look at my picture. Look at my leg. Man, I wish I was actually drinking alcohol right now. See, these eyes so green, I could stare for 1,000 years, you know? Oh, that's a charming song, but I'm afraid I have no idea what's going on anymore. Oh, come on, McMurphy. Everyone knows who David Bowie is. Red hair, lots of makeup, one blue eye, one brown eye. Well, I did know one sweet soul with a blue eye and a brown eye, but I can assure you they wouldn't be caught dead in makeup. McMurphy snorts. Well, what about you, McMurphy? Who's the love of your life? Don't have one, Kara. Never have, never will. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a free agent. I'm a big old yeti out in the mountains, all hairy, smelling, and alone. For some reason, I find that very hard to believe, Mr. Murphy. Fine, you're right. I am a fool, a lovesick fool. I've had my heart broken more than once, Kara, and each time hurt more than the last, I tell ya. The thing is, though, Kara, I can't remember a thing about any of them. Any of what? I don't know. What were we talking about? David Bowie? Oh, that's right. So tell me, how have the two of you met? McMurphy, I think I'm drunk. What the hell have we been drinking? Oh, leave me alone. I haven't touched a drop. Ugh, I think I'm gonna bomb.
Hey, Abby Cat! Captain Trashcan, hey, just got here. Wow, it's 10:32. I shall do anything for you guys, or shall I say gals? I'll try to catch up. Hi, Captain Trashcan!
Sarah Morales, when is this gonna end? Because I want to watch it all. Honestly, I'm gonna play until my voice hurts too much to be able to read out loud. So, probably like within like the next like 30 minutes or so. Because it's already starting to hurt a little bit. Who's from England? Man, it's really late in England right now, so I don't know if anyone would be here. Alright, I wake up in the forest with half an empty bottle in my hand, and McMurphy is nowhere to be seen. How the hell did I get here? I can't remember a thing. I look at my catalog. Man, I'm really bad at this whole new job thing. Second day and drunk out in the forest. But was that really the time? Crikey, I need to get to work. Wait, now are we Australian? Alright. What should we do, guys? Should we do some research or some recon?
Oh, Avery. Okay, I was like, I don't remember Captain Trashcan, so. I'm in. 3:33 a.m. Oh my goodness.
Hope you're on break. Research or some recon, guys. What are we doing? What's recon? Okay, let's find out what recon is, because I don't even know. Okay, we can do recon 4 or recon 10. I'm going to do 4. A security guard I met when I arrived might be a good lead. Time for a bit of interrogation work. A strange message in the middle of the night. Doesn't anyone on this island sleep? Let's start with the easy one. Okay, Rose and Eileen say recon, so let's do it. The gates mean I am back with pasta. Pasta sounds great. Unikitty, this game is called Purrfect Date. It's a cat dating simulator. I've been staring at the back of his head for a long time now. Too long. I'm starting to feel creepy. I just don't understand it. All he does is sit in that chair by the dock, eating egg sandwiches and doing crossword puzzles. How does a man like that become the security guard for a place like this? As far as I can tell, his job consists of reading the boat to make sure nothing unauthorized gets on or off it, picking up supply deliveries, and occasionally taking a long, lazy lap of the island to make sure everything's secure. I wonder what he knows about the research that goes on here, if anything. He doesn't seem to be interested regardless. I decide it's time to get to know the island bouncer and go join him at the dock. I sit next to Zane, me on the sand, him in that chair. He's not wearing his big coat, and the short sleeve shirt allows me to notice for the first time how surprisingly muscular he is. I never truly thought of him as security in the bodyguard sense, but now, squinting at him sideways, trying not to stare too obviously, I begin to see him in a new light. I pluck up the courage to talk. Hey Zane, how are you? By the way guys, I love the name Zane. I don't know why. Ever since I read the Uglies series, I've been obsessed with that name. Are you trying to start a conversation? He says this without looking up from his crossword puzzle. I suppose I am. Yes, I don't get to chat to humans much in my job. Research Assistant 125. He rolls the words out like he's reading them. Oh yes, I guess that's me. So what does the number stand for anyhow? You don't know? He asked monotonously. I still believed it was a crossword puzzle. No, actually, to be honest, Zane, I don't know much at all. There's a definite lack of intel sharing on this project. Which project would that be? This one, the whole research project that's going on? Is there more than one? Depends on who you ask. I was just asking you, really. I don't understand your job. I don't need to. I don't care about things I don't need to know. What do you care about? Zane looks at me for the first time. You really want to talk, don't you? Well, there's not much else to do here besides I'm interested in all, aren't you? My interests consist of what's for dinner and when my next puzzle book's coming. When it's coming, you get it delivered? Comes with the mail. He's back to not looking at me again. The mail, you mean the parcels? And the letters, yeah. The letters? Who would go to the trouble of sending mail all the way out here when we have email? I laugh, but Zane looks very serious. It's safer sending mail the old-fashioned way. With email, there's viruses, hackers, worms, cyber terrorists. I get the feeling he's not very tech-savvy. Yeah, but anyone can open and read a letter, right? Not if I'm around, and besides, who would suspect that something important would be in a fragrant pink envelope? Okay, I think we have to remember that, a fragrant pink envelope. There's an awkward silence, of course. Being my usual social inept self, I'm desperate to fill it in. You need any help with that crossword? I'm pretty good. I can even do the cryptic puzzle in the Daily Inquirer. The line usually gains me a little kudos, but Zane simply ignores me. I decide to come out and say what's on my mind. I mean, I can't make things more awkward than they already have. Zane, have you ever noticed anything strange going on around here? Cats behaving weirdly? Zane looks up, his eyes looking straight on mine and wavering and hard. No, have you? Well, not exactly, but he's looking at me properly for the first time since we met. I have definitely captured his attention, but I'm too nervous to follow through. I'm just being silly. The lack of human company gives me daft ideas, such as, he's still staring at me as though he's trying to read my mind. Sometimes when I'm out tagging, I feel they're playing games on me, like children, hide and seek, that kind of thing. Some of those cats may be cleverer than any of us give them credit for. Now it's my turn to be intrigued. In what way? They know when to stay out of the sun. You're going pink. The moment, if there was one, is over. I decide maybe Zane isn't the best person to talk to about my concerns. Feeling unwanted and slightly dejected, I decide to head back to camp. I stand up and brush the sand off of me. What's a 5-letter word for solitude? Alone. Dang! I was quick on that one. Zane silently scribbles his book as I leave. Sorry, Dana, how does your voice not hurt? Actually, my voice is starting to hurt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Okay, so it looks like my antidote percentage just went up from 1.4 to 2.8, so that's good. So we did some recon, we did some romance. I think we should do some research real quick. A slow day today. I've only got to organize a few samples from previous field trips. Today I'm off on a field trip of sorts with the professor. I can't wait to see what he's planning to show me. Let's do some field work. Hey kitties, how is everyone? I'm great. How are you? This isn't Red Bull. This is a LaCroix. It's just bubble water. It's like not really helping, but it's not hurting. Brielle's here. Hello, Brielle. Hi. Hello. Professor Popper told me to be ready early and dress for hiking. As we're doing fieldwork this morning, I'm not sure that I have anything that would pass for hiking gear, to be honest. Some sturdy shoes would be good. Oh well, lab coat and trainers it is then as usual. Oh, here's my mouse. A message from the professor lights up my catalog. Set to go, I'm waiting outside my tent. Whenever a boss sends you a message like that, I always get really freaked out like they're annoyed with me or something. Ah, the D. Are you ready for our fieldwork today? Yes, of course, Professor. May I ask where we are going? Somewhere I think you'll find very interesting. The professor hands me a backpack. Here, take this bag. It's very full but surprisingly light. Popper has set me off at a brisk pace, calling me back to over his shoulder. This way. I run to catch him up. After some serious walking with me struggling to keep up, the professor stops abruptly and listens. Do you hear that? There's a distant sound of bubbling water. We're almost there. Secretly, I'm relieved as I don't think I can go much further. Just a little climbing. Climbing? I hide my dismay. Where did he get his energy from? It's just at the top of there. It's not as difficult to climb as it looks. We're in front of an almost vertical rock face. Just copy me. Heh, copycat, copy me. He clambers up expertly. I manage to find a spot that will support my foot and start to climb. I make little progress before slipping and falling flat on my bum. I try again. This time I take it slow. Again I fall, and what happened to the benefits of catification the others were talking about? Professor knows I'm having trouble and holds a hand out for me. I manage to climb up just enough to take hold of him, and he lifts me the rest of the way. His strength is impressive. Curious even. Not a fan of climbing, eh? Can't say I've done much of it, Professor.
I bet you, just based on what that little like red herring was, I bet you he's doing something to the missing cats and becoming more catified himself without turning into a cat. Or he is a werecat in some way, but figured out a way to stay human. Bye, Caitlin. Sarah Morales, I know who Shane Dawson is. Rachel did a Dark 5 on him recently. You should go check that out on Snarled. Bye, Caitlin. Bye.
Come on, Lynn. I can get you there. He pretty much pulls me all the way to the top and then leads me to the entrance of a small cave. The sound of running water is very loud now. I instantly see why a natural spring has cut its way through the rock and created a beautiful cascade of sparkling clear water. It looks delicious. I kneel down without thinking and begin to drink it. It tastes amazing. As I come up for breath, I see the professor looking at me with suspicion. You should know better. It is never wise under any circumstance to ingest something that is unproven. But here on this island, it would be prudent to exercise more caution than usual. I feel embarrassed at my lack of consideration. Yes, of course, sir. I wasn't thinking. I felt so thirsty and it looked so good. I understand. Many have made the same error. Fortunately for you, this is tried and tested for safe consumption. It's good, don't you think? My body feels suddenly re-energized. I feel like I can climb any wall. Interesting. It's incredible. I feel fantastic. What's in it? We don't know. That's why we're here. We need more samples. We've been studying this water for months now, and we know very little about it. Check your bag. I bet you cats just pee into the lot. God. Oh, that'd be gross. Ew. I open my bag. It's full to the brim with empty plastic bottles. We'll need to fill all of these with water. We're going to need as much as we can carry. I do as he says. By the time all the bottles are full and back in my bag, it weighs a ton. But I feel like I can lift anything. The effect of water is so powerful. The professor has also packed his own rucksack with bottles. That should do us for now. Let us get back. As we make our way down the rock face and back to camp, I have no problem keeping up with the professor. I feel like I could run all the way. However, as we get closer to home, I start to feel the effect wear off. My back becomes unbearably heavy. The final limp into the camp is torture. I need to rest. Interesting. Katie's creatures, no one's watching. I think 17 people are watching. Okay, antidote, 42%. Awesome. I think if I remember correctly, it says that you need to rest. You don't want to run out of hearts, so I'm going to go ahead and rest.
Violet is Violet. I haven't made it to a stream in forever. Welcome back, Violet. Dana, will you guys be streaming the week of Christmas, or are you going to be away from the office for the holidays? I'm actually not entirely sure. I know that I'm going to be out of town, so I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Like, I don't know if my laptop would be able to handle it. I would have to test it. So I don't have the answer for you yet, but I should have it for you by tomorrow. So if you guys join my Minecraft stream tomorrow, remind me to ask you again and remind me, because I will definitely know by then. Maybe it's a lie on testing the water. What if the professor is really stealing water to be more powerful? Ooh, that's an interesting theory, Captain. You should do romance. Yes, Kitty Cat, I agree. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, I get you, Katie. That's fine. I'm kidding. That's okay. You don't have to talk if you don't feel like it. The professor is lying. He's making you help him get water to strengthen him. Think of his strength pulling you on all the way there. That's what I'm thinking. There's something wrong about the professor. And the fact that he's had a missing research assistant in the past and didn't disclose that information already tells me there's something fishy going on that he's not telling us, on top of which, like, the whole island's messed up. I'm Katie's creatures. I'm not offended. I'm not offended. Don't worry. I'm actually glad that you're here and welcome you here. Hi. Cartoon Girl 18. Hi-oh. Hi. Okay. There are waves crashing. The sound is so loud I can't make myself be heard, but I still scream to the life raft that's moving away from the sinking ship. I'm going down with this ship. I'm being thrashed against the sides of the old wooden vessel. This isn't right. The ship looks wrong. What the? A cat's face looms up close to mine. Everything is wrong. All of it. Oh! Look at me! I'm becoming a kitty! Which cat are you? The words come out of my mouth as mewling, and I realize I'm not myself. I'm some kind of beast. Suddenly I'm flying. I'm in the claws of some enormous bird. The beating wings are deafening. I look down to see that the ground is approaching really fast. You can drop through the break. What does that mean? What break? What break? Breakfast, rise and shine. I wonder if I look like a cat in real life now, or if that was just in my dream. Okay, you said romance. Let's romance. McMurphy again. We broke Snooty Booty's heart. But I want Floofy Butt. That's all I care about. And there's a mystery one. Wait, we have a mystery cat, guys. I didn't notice that before. I guess that's right, because there's Floofy Butt, Trixie, McMurphy, Snooty Booty, and Kibbles. Wait, I can't talk to Snooty Booty no more? What? What? Oh no! I promised I would do Snooty Booty! No! Wait, but if I can't talk to Floopy Butt, I will literally cry. Oh man. When will the stream of Minecraft be? Please after 4. I get home at 4. Piper, I start streaming at 6 p.m. Pacific time, so I'm not sure what time that is for you. But yeah, I usually stream right after work. So at 6 p.m. my time, which is Pacific time. I'm sweltering the mess tent. Typical for me to get cook duty on the hottest day so far. I step out for a moment and try to catch some air. Psst. I'm not sure if I really heard something or if the dehydration is getting to me. I take a swig from my water bottle. Hey, aren't you gonna share, Kara? Oh, McMurphy, was that you pissing? What are you suggesting, Kara? I only use the designated litter areas. Murph, you are incorrigible. You know exactly what I meant. Come on, Kara, never mind it all. We have work to do. I am working. I'm supposed to be cooking for this evening. I mean work of the adventure variety. Oh, of course you do. I love this music as well on me, kitten. Piper, Dana usually streams it around. Oh, okay. Thanks. Thank you, Eileen. I'm new to the fam! You are new to the fam, Piper, and I welcome you. Tomorrow's the last day of school and then you're on winter break. Awesome, Captain, that's exciting. Ah, come on, don't be such a bore. I'm sorry, McMurphy, but I can't. I'm very busy here. It's going to take hours to defrost and braise this meat from the mainland. Well, if you come with me, you may end up providing a much tastier dish in half the time. What do you say, Kara? You up for a crack? What are you saying? You managed to just bunk off? That's the spirit. Strip off your apron. Let's hit the trail. But I can't just... What if someone comes looking for me? Leave him a note. Gone fishing. Maybe it's the heat, but I've overcome with the moment of madness. This game is so weird. I know, and I love it. Okay, well then, you wild Irish rover, I'm all yours. Oh my god, look, he's a little devil. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I love it. Oh, okay. Get yourself together, Dana. Before I can answer, he slunk into the thickening of the forest behind the clay cooking pits. I whip off my apron and follow behind. Wait, Murph, it's too hot to run. Then we really have to cool ourselves off, eh? He's led me up to the post and without warning takes a run and jump off the edge. I see him flying through the air and watch mesmerized as he cuts through the water. Oh no, Murph, are you okay? Don't panic, I'm coming. I kick my flip-flops off and shorts and follow him into the water. I'm surprised at how shallow it is, and I'm easily able to stand. Murph, where are you? I frantically search about, fearing for his safety, and suddenly feel something brush against my legs, making me scream out loud. What's that? I look down into the clear water and see McMurphy speeding along the seabed like a shark, fast and sleek, and suddenly breaking up to the surface with something in his mouth. McMurphy, you can swim? Wait, what on earth is that thing? Oh my, it's a fish. I can see him smiling even through the sprat in the way. You can fish? He spits the fish back into the water. There truly is no end to my talents, Kara. You can say that again, but I have so many questions, I don't even know where to start. Catch your breath, Kara. I know I'm exhilarating company, but you need to exercise a little bit of restraint or you'll be swooning on me next. Relax, the salt water is very buoyant. I copy McMurphy and we both lie on our backs on the surface. It's very calming and tranquil, and finally able to collect my thoughts. I realize I've not had this much clarity in a long time. Hold on. Can you imagine seeing a full-grown woman with freckles and blonde hair, possibly looks like me, in the ocean, floating next to a cat on their backs? So just a cat floating in water, by the way, on his back. That is insanity. I'm gonna call it on this one, guys. This is so cool. I know Trixie took me here first, calls it Ponder Pool. Oh, you can swim? You can all swim then? I thought cats... Before I can even finish my sentence, McMurphy cuts in. It's a common misconception that cats can't swim. As you can see, it's another thing we excel at. So humble too. My kitten really likes to shower with me, guys. I actually have to like lock him out of the bathroom because he'll just jump into the shower with me, and I get really freaked out that he's gonna like accidentally slip or cut me or something in the shower. As Nana McMurphy used to say, if you got a trumpet, blow it. What about the fish? Where did they come from? There are no birds or fish on this island. It's one of the first things they tell you in orientation. That's because they don't know. Don't know what? It's better if I just show you. Come on, Kara, follow me. We swim for a while with McMurphy leading the way with purpose, and then he stops. Well, notice anything interesting? Well, the water is much cooler and deeper here. Anything else? Can you feel anything? I stand perfectly still for a moment, begin to feel a strange sensation around my legs, like a warm trickling under the water. McMurphy, are you peeing? Don't be crude. Kara, it's a current. Look over there. I refocus my eyes until I see that's what I thought was a rock shadow. It's moving. It comes closer into focus, and I realize it's a shoal of small fish darting in and out of one particular spot. What is that? I don't understand what I'm looking at. Isn't it enough to see, Kara, to experience? Don't you have it? You don't have do you always have to understand everything? Well, yes, that's my job. It's who I am, McMurphy. I'm a scientist. It's in my DNA to seek to understand. Come on then, scientists. Let's take a closer look. We move closer to the area where the fish are gathered. I put my hand down and realize I can touch them and even pick them up, but something is stopping them from swimming further inland. McMurphy, we need to get going. I'm going to be in trouble if I'm away for any longer. But I thank you for showing me this, and I'm definitely going to come back here to try and understand it. I wouldn't waste your time, Kara. It wouldn't be a waste. I'm committed to fully finding out all. He cuts across me as I'm speaking. I meant coming back to this particular spot. The fish won't be here. Oh, I see. It's only at certain times and different locations. It changes every time. There's no pattern to it either. So you'll just be sticking pins in maps, Kara. I brought you here because I saw them this morning. Chances are they'll be gone by this afternoon. The disappointment must be apparent on my face because McMurphy switches lanes super fast to distract me. Okay, Kara, it's time to strip off. Huh? That t-shirt would make a lovely net. Let's go fishing. Yes, let's go fishing. I whip off my top and use it as a net to scoop up as many fish as possible. It's quite effective. Great idea, Murph. And you can rusty up some tasty fish for supper in no time at all, and you'll get to enjoy my company for an extra hour. Win-win, Kara. Okay, so now I have a little challenge for you. That, Kara, is music to my ears. There's a little I like more than a gauntlet thrown. Well, it's hardly a gauntlet, more like a brain teaser. How am I going to explain the rest of my team this bountiful ocean offering? Why tell them anything at all? Because they're going to notice that while we're eating something that wasn't on the delivery list and a menu rota, it tastes way too fresh for something recently defrosted. You worry far too much about things that don't really matter, Kara. I know he's right. I could do with loosening up a little, but this is a pretty big dilemma, really. Maybe I have to tell Professor Copper about this. What's the harm? Naka stops splashing around and looks me squarely in the eyes. There would be harm, Kara. Trust me on that. Obviously, I don't mean I'd tell him about you or anything. That would endanger any of us. Just that I noticed the shoal of fishes and I took some. You really think you can mention a phenomenon like this? That would be the end of it? That he wouldn't start putting all manner of investigations and disruptions in place? You are touching naive, my friend. I feel myself blush, and I'm a bit naive, but I don't like the thought of lying. So what do you suggest then? If you know so much about everything, give me a plausible story and I'll follow through. McMurphy lets out a wild howl and splashes water at me. Now that's what I like to hear, you impetuous daredevil, you. I splash him back, and a furious water fight ensues. You're making such a ruckus, I'm amazed no one comes to check what's going on. After a good 10 minutes of laughter and play, we run out of steam and float in the buoyant warm water. Let's hear it then, Oz. What's my cover story? It's a very simple case of brazen bluffing. Okay. Make a simple but delicious meal, and if anyone asks where the fish came from, shrug your shoulders and ask the same question. Huh? It's all in the poker face. Remain completely impassive and ask the same question. Yeah, I wondered that too. Where did the fish come from? They're delicious. Really? Trust me, Kara. As a cat who's forever risking one of his 9, the simpler you keep it, the more they buy it. If they ask you where you got them from, you'll tell them the fridge. Simple. I feel quite giddy at the prospect of getting away with this ruse. I'm gonna try this. I don't know when and where in my life I would try this, but I'm gonna try this. Okay, Murph, let's gather the supper. We have an abundance in no time, and I haul my couch back to the kitchen in good time to taste my meal for everyone and a little extra for my feline pals. Wow, so many different places. I'm in California, and so is Dee and the rest of SLAYTRIX. Yes. I'm Katie's Creatures. My grandma's in West Virginia. I've been to Arkansas too. What are you guys saying here? Aww. There are some boys here as well. Alright, we romanced. So we research or do some more recon, guys. Do you like caddies? Oh, Captain Trash Can, you are far. Okay, let's do a little bit more recon. I'm like really curious what's going on with Professor. And honestly, I don't need to do that much research. I don't mind becoming a cat. Or wait, hold on. Hold on. I just want to see what my romance options are. Because if it's Floofy Butt... Wait, how have I still not gotten Floofy Butt? How do I get Floofy? I want Floofy. Give me Floofy. Where's my Floofy Butt? Lauren Pouchet, I actually am from Missouri originally. Yes, let's find out what your water theory is. Oh wow, you're gonna go sing to your girlfriend, fiance, might be back. Awesome, Rose, have fun. That's so cute. Let me do my water theory. I got you, Captain, I got you. I hear my catalog beeping. I presume it's Professor. I tumble out of bed, have a sleep, and fumble around looking for the device. I look at the screen, my eyes struggle to focus. The message isn't from the Professor at all. There is no contact information. Whoa, my phone just vibrated too. That is insane. Oh hey, look at that. Somebody followed me on Twitter. Thanks, guys. The message isn't from the personal, there's no contact information. Okay. Come outside. Who is this? Come outside. That's creepy. That's super creepy. Let's do it. My curiosity is aroused and I have a feeling there's something important to learn from the stranger, so I throw on my clothes and crawl out of my tent. Watch it be the black-eyed children that Rachel's been talking about. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Anyone out here? My catalog beeps again. Walk to the edge of the forest. I'm not going any further until you tell me who you are. Walk to the edge of the forest. No. Walk to the edge of the forest. Walk to the edge of the forest. Walk to the edge of the forest. Stop it! But now I realize I've walked to the edge of the forest. Okay, this is creepy. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold up. I would be so creeped out right now. If someone wouldn't tell me who they are at all and made me walk to the forest, it's like Slenderman or like black-eyed children or something not good. Okay, I am freaked out. Nah, fam. I'm kidding. What's your name on Instagram? All of my social media is at Danalynnex, and it is in the description of this video. So thanks. All right. I don't like it. At the edge of the forest, I see something on the ground. As I get closer, it becomes clear that it's a small posy of flowers. I gingerly pick them up and notice that several of the flower heads are missing. My catalog beeps again. Follow the petals. Okay, this is weirdly getting romantic. Oh, please be major. Please be major. Floofy butt. And that's when I see the trail of little orange petals. The same color as the bouquet I'm holding. Orange. Like an orange cat, maybe? Well, I've come this far. No turning back now. I begin to walk and I'm nervous, so I call out. Hello? No answer. Louder this time. Hello? Floofy! Floofy butt! It's Floofy butt! Yes! Okay. Yes! Oh my gosh. Yay! Yes! Oh wait, mouse, stop freaking out. Mouse, stop freaking out. There you go. Hello, who is that? Who goes there? Major, is that you, Floofy butt? I really wish you wouldn't call me that, human. What on earth do you think you're playing at? I'm cavorting around the forest in the dead of night, causing a ruckus. Oh, Major, you don't know how pleased I am to see you. I need your help. And this can't wait until a civilized hour? I'm afraid it can't. I'm not the only one investigating this. I've been getting messages from an anonymous source asking me to follow them into the forest. Look, they've left this trail. Ooh, Candela Marintima, marigolds. Oh, maybe it's Mrs. Marigold. Herb of the sun. They're said to represent creativity, though some believe them to be symbols of cruelty and greed. Your knowledge is always so impressive, but I have to say on this occasion, it's not very comforting. Pookie goes striding off with purpose. Come along then, Midi. Are we to follow this trail or not? I shuffle awkwardly behind him. Before the sun goes up, eh? We continue on for a short while and notice that the petals are getting more sparse. It's becoming more difficult to see them until eventually they seem to run out and we find ourselves in a small clearing. Well, it appears somebody has been playing a joke on you, Midi. I sadly agree. This has been nothing but a wild goose chase. Seems so, Major. I'm sorry for dragging you into this. Let's go back to our beds before we waste any more precious news time. I turn to Floofy Butt, but I notice that his back is arched and his fur is puffed, making him look even more floofy than usual. Something wrong, Major? You tell me, human. Does that pile of rocks look suspicious to you? Amongst the myriad of rock piles, I notice a small, contriving-looking cairn. Floofy Butt's right. It looks far from natural. Whoa. Okay, this is getting really creepy. I know, Poopy Butt, thank God. Snoopy Butt getting revenge, oh no. Like it's asking to be inspected, Major. Well, get to it, the D. You're the one with thumbs. I begin to dismantle the mound, rock by rock. It's not until the foundation stone is removed that we find a manila envelope. Major, look, it's a letter. Looks rather large for a letter, my dear. I think you ought to open it. Here or back at the base. Having you got this far, I think it's only fair that I equal share of the spoils. Spoils? Yes, perhaps we should look at it right now, Major. As I'm speaking, I've torn into the envelope. Well, out with it. It looks like drawings? What sort of drawings? I'm not sure, but they look quite old, antique even. But do they have value, human? Probably, to someone. They appear to be sketches of people here on the island, but I don't recognize anyone. Why would someone lead me to these? How do you even know you were meant to find them? Because we followed a trail and it led us here. Actually, the trail ended a while back. This could be a mere coincidence. I hardly see the intrigue in a few old scribbles. There's no artistic flair at all. Even so, I'm going to hang on to these and see if they prove relevant to whatever mystery is unfolding here on this island. Floofy Butt rolls his eyes. We really have to focus more on the clues that matter instead of running around the middle of the night on wild goose chases. Let's head back before anyone discovers we're missing. I roll up and tuck them into the waistband. I will study them when I have more time. I think Floofy Butt is probably right, but I don't want to miss a trick. Get some rest now, D. How do they know my name? How do they know they can trust me? Finally, a sensible suggestion. Head after Floofy Butt, struggling to keep up. I really need some sleep. Amia Brooks, hey! Thank you, On Me Kidding, for following me on Instagram. The pink one Zane spoke of. Oh, that's right. I think it was just a regular manila envelope they said though, so it's not the pink one yet. But thank you for reminding me because I completely forgot about the pink one. So, okay. Wait, Kitty Cat, what are you on to? The Snoopy about getting revenge. Oh yeah. I'm not sure what he's going on about. Remember Zane in the mail stuff? He was saying whoever did this meant for you to me in the same trail message. Oh, come on. Caitlin, my favorite color is like a gold, like yellowish orange color. That's my color. Ooh, roses is purple. Blue, black. Ooh, black's a good color. I like purple and blue. I just wish I could see them. I used to be able to when I was younger, but my eyes have progressively gotten worse, and so has my color blindness. Orange is a great color. 6.9%. So we're slowly thinking of an antidote. So that's good. Okay. Let's do some research. Wait, let's see if I can romance Booby Butt. Please, 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 please. 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 No! I mean, McMurphy's pretty great. I'm not gonna lie. I really like McMurphy. But, like, I also just really want to romance Booby Butt. Why don't they give me this option sooner? Ooh, okay, research 12 or research 5 now. Time to round out some rowdy kitties. In slow day today, I've only got to organize a few samples from the previous field trips. Alright. Do we want to figure out what those water samples were? Is what I'm assuming 12 is, and 5 seems like we might find out what that random cat that we don't know yet. I know, Floofy Bite! I kind of want to figure out what the cat is before we end tonight's stream. So I want to go ahead and check this out. It's a sunny afternoon. Most of the cats are lazing on the beach. Perfect, like shooting fish in a barrel. I double-check my supply list. Crate, treat, sedative, snare, catnip, antiseptic cream for myself. I've got everything. I have a sick feeling in my tummy, but I ignore it as best I can. This is going to be a challenge, but I'm pleased the professors trust me with more physical tasks. I walk onto the beach and feel like a child catcher. I remind myself that I'm doing this for the greater good, even if it makes me unpopular with the cats. I set up the crate in an unsuspecting location and keep the snare hidden behind my back. At first, I stroll around, trying to look as casual as possible whilst I tune as I walk. I get close to one of the smaller cats. I start to stroke her. I want this to be as painless as possible. The cat responds well to me. She even starts to purr gently. Are you going to come with me? This cat looks at me with big, wide, loving eyes. Come on, then. I pick up the cat, carrying her to the crate, and placing her gently inside. I lock it shut, even though the cat makes no attempt to escape. Well, that went better than expected. This may be a good day after all. Emboldening my success, I approach one of the slightly larger cats. Hey, matey, shall we get in the basket? I give him a little stroke. He doesn't respond badly, although he doesn't seem particularly interested either. I put my hands on either side of his body, pick him up. He doesn't look happy about it and growls a warning at me. Hey, mister, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna go on a little trip, alright? As soon as I start to lift, he breaks loose. Yowling and hissing, he scratches my arms to ribbons. I try to get him into the basket, but he stretches out and I can't fit him in. Oh, ow, oh no. I know when I'm defeated and I have to let him go. He scampers off into the distance. I look down at my ravaged arms. Note to self, wear long sleeves on paging duty. Duh. Well, that was it? I didn't even get to meet the cat. Aww. Pooh. Sherman critters. You had a lovely nap and wake up feeling revitalized. What are our stats? Okay, so it's just literally those.
Your energy has been restored. Magic. Whew, okay, we are rested, we are romanced, we are researched, and we've done some recon.
Oh, I've got to end it here though, guys, because my throat is really starting to hurt from all the reading. So we will get to this another time. I do kind of want to do a little bit of a review of this, and I kind of want to hear what your thoughts are as well. So we've been playing Purrfect Date, and it's like this weird cat dating simulator slash mystery, I guess. And I'm actually really super into it. The cats are adorable. I wish I had kind of known that when I picked one cat, it would all of a sudden make it so that I couldn't romance the other one. There was no like actual warning to let me know what, like if I picked one, I would definitely not be able to pick the other. And I don't know how to unlock the other cats, so that's kind of annoying. But I love the artwork. I love the story so far. The story is great. I'm like super interested to figure out what the mystery of Cat Island is. The cat puns are funny. And Mr. Fluffyfoot is the cutest cat ever. I want to romance him so bad. Yeah, the only thing I'd say that I'm a little, I guess, annoyed about is as I've been reading this out loud, reading the story, some of it's written really odd. Like, I used to have to, for my old job, like, I guess kind of like edit people. I wasn't a copy editor per se, but like I kind of taught people a little bit how to write and everything, and I used to show them, hey, like, don't do this, don't do that. And I saw so many mistakes in the writing. Even as I was reading, I was like, there's way too many like adverbs in here, and like there's too much this, there's that. I was just like, there's a couple times, I don't know if you guys noticed in the stream, I kind of tripped up on my words. So altogether, like, the writing is like, but for the most part, this game is a lot of fun. It's a little weird. It's weird thinking that you're romancing a cat, but then you can kind of talk to them, and then you're kind of turning into a cat, so like it kind of doesn't feel wrong, but it kind of feels wrong. I don't know if you guys ever played the dating sim, Hatchful Bird or whatever, where you date bird people. So, I mean, this isn't as weird as that. I think this is pretty cool. It reminds me a lot of Dream Daddy, a little bit. So that's like the puns and the artwork and stuff. It feels a little Dream Daddy-ish to me. So I don't know. I like it. I really want to play more of it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. And yeah, I'm going to say goodbye, everyone, and get to it. Let's see. My bed is my entire world. Eileen, same. I bought a really expensive bed. It's the only expensive thing I really own because my bed is my world. How do you become a part of the Slay fam? Delta the comic. If you go down into the description of this video, there is a link to a tutorial of how to become a sponsor. And if you click on that link, it'll show you how to do everything. Mommy Kitten, goodbye. Kitty Cat, goodbye. Delta, the comic, goodbye. Kawaii Mermaid, bye. I hope you guys all liked this. I had so much fun with y'all. Caitlin, Kitty Cat, Rosethorn, Unikitty. Let's see. Captain. I'm so glad some of you were so into the story because I was actually like, I wonder what the mystery is. I don't know if I'll be playing the game again live, but I hope so, by the way. I know tomorrow and Wednesday I'm definitely playing Minecraft. Yeah, guys, goodbye. Don't forget that tomorrow I am playing Minecraft at 6 p.m. Pacific time, and don't forget to subscribe to SLAYTRIX if you have not already. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone. Sweet dreams. A lot of you stayed up really late. Thank you for that. Bye, everyone.